people working with our people and achieving it. So that for those like you and I who've been involved in district planning, actually 2 years is probably pretty good. Well, they just say, don't get involved with water quality and that. Of course, you do compliment us upon the 50,000 we've put into work with Dairy New Zealand and also working with the regional council and our submission to the regional council is find out our base data on water, because quite frankly we don't know enough about it, where it is, what's going on. So between us we need to know that which we have. If we talk about economic development in the RMA, I am sure that you are well aware that the Fonterra factory, Fonterra spoke to local government in New Zealand, and that's speaking to the National Council, complimented the South Waikato District Council because their resource consent for their $385 million factory went through in 80 days with no issue. And of course, as we work, because we work collaboratively, we're also able to work with regional councils who do recognise that they need water, and we become an advocate. So we are working in there. We recognise our limitations of how we can be an advocate to make quite certain that we get development. That in terms of a marketing manager, that's part of our promotion. We recognise our image. We've got to get out and show that which we have. So that will be a role, but there will be a close liaison as the drive comes on board and does these areas in terms of our engineering. So I thank you, and as you will recognise, our UAGC is sitting as close to the 30% as we possibly can.
Well, that's pretty high.
I think it's 29, so that we need a little bit of play, because if anything happens, you know that then we've broken the law. We can't afford to do that. Councillor McGill.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm the only dairy farmer sitting on this day. I'm a dairy farmer at the end of it. There has been this morning a few presentations from people who are business-orientated people in the urban portions of the district, who have suggested that it was unfair to impose on landowners in urban areas more than one uniform annual charge, where, say, a farmer who's got 3 houses on his property pays 3 uniform annual charges. But they're suggesting that if a building on one title has more than one business, so in other words, multi-tenanted single title property, council is proposing so far that each of those businesses should have a separate uniform annual charge. We have had a couple of presenters today who said they think that's unfair. I just wonder what the farmers' view might be on whether that should be across the board scenario with urban and rural, or otherwise.
Sorry, I probably should know this, but did you say that currently rural property,
lines, and there's always somebody on the other side of the line. And rural properties, does that include farms, lifestyle blocks, dairy farms, what have you? And does that then open up that there should be differentials for businesses in there? Apart from New Plymouth, which, if you read it, probably has, to my knowledge, 5 or 6 differentials, which become intriguing as they try to apply them across lines, because you're on the wrong side of the line with their system. And I don't know enough about one here, but New Plymouth, I've looked at their differentials. Are there any other councils in which have said, hey, that's a rural area, we will do that, and not therefore open, because once New Plymouth is open, they've ended up with a business differential as well?
No, I fully agree. Once crime differentials can become very complex, and and there aren't a lot of councils that have gone that way. To be honest, if you're asking me, do I know off the top of my head, I don't. The work that I do is fairly regionalised. I can certainly find out from the team those every council across the country. So I can certainly find that information out and have that into the conversation. Because the reason why I didn't, or why we haven't talked about it specifically in the hearing, is that we do appreciate there are some, like I say, complexities around differentials, but it is reminding council that there are some other options within the Local Government Rating Act, I guess, that can get some more equity into the picture.
I think we both recognise that rates are a nicotine tax.
Yeah.
Rates are tax upon capital assets, nothing to do with ability to pay. So has federated farmers therefore come up with an option, because local government New Zealand is doing a major funding review on how to rate people?
Yeah.
Did they make a submission to local government New Zealand suggesting alternatives to a rating system?
They definitely did, and I haven't read it, but we've got an expert on the issue called Nigel Billings, who's based in Tauranga, I'm sure you've met, but and I can certainly get a copy of
That
that
would be
submission.
good, because you'll recognise Auckland is looking at road tolling, petrol tax, all those sort of things that aren't available quite to us. And the government only really gives us rates, which is anti-the rating idea, which does 75% of around there. It'd be nice if the government gave us money for things they insist we do.
Yeah, no, certainly on the same page there. So I can get you a copy of that. Like I say, I haven't read it, but we've got a specialist.
Are there any other questions for federated farmers? I thank you for coming in. I thank you for working with us, particularly through the district planning, and for recognising that we recognise that dairy farming and farming in general is the other prong of